Hey folks, Brian with Survival on Purpose, and I made some videos, a series of videos on knots, trying to focus especially on the Boy Scout knots that are required for rank advancement in the Boy Scouts. And I did it in my living room one night, and after I finished, I realized I had forgot to introduce one of the knots, which is the sheet bend. And it's a pretty handy knot. It used to be a required knot for the Boy Scouts. I don't think it is now, but it's a good knot to know. So just want to go ahead and tell you about it right here. So here it is, the sheet bend. Hope this is helpful. Okay, the next knot I want to talk about is a sheet bend. And a sheet bend is a knot that is used for joining two other ropes of a different size ropes. And it's called a sheet bend because it's actually a sailing knot, and one of the different types of sails is called a sheet. So here is how you tie a sheet bend. You want to take the larger diameter rope, and you want to make a bight in it. Remember, a bight is not as different from a loop because it doesn't cross back, so it just kind of doubles back on itself like that. So now you got a bight, okay? Then you take the smaller diameter rope, come up through the bight, okay? Go around behind the bight of the bigger rope, come back out front, and then go back under itself. So you're actually going to come back under itself in front of the bight like that. And then when you finish it, now here's where dressing your rope comes in handy. If you just go pulling on this, there's no telling what it's going to do. But if you take your time, if you just pull it too much, this thing can just come off like this. All right, you're not going to have a knot. So you want to keep your bight here. You want to pull this out kind of tight. Make sure you've got your rope dressed. You're not dressed. And what's going to happen is this when you tighten this, it's going to pull this back down in on itself, and it's going to keep these together as long as they're under tension. Now, when you remove the tension, the knot's probably going to come apart, but that will keep, as long as it's under tension and pull it tight, that'll hold virtually forever. And it's really easy to get undone, and it's really, really good for tying two knots of different diameter, two ropes of different diameter together. And I'll show you real quickly what would happen if you tried to tie a square knot using the same thing. Obviously left over right, okay. And then right over left. Now this is obviously extremely differences in diameter. So you see, we've got a square knot. You can see that's a square knot. You're going to pull this, it's just going to pull right out. It doesn't even come close. You can't even dress it. Left over right, right over left. Okay. Now you try to pull that tight, there's nothing you can do. That's coming. You wind up with some kind of weirdness going on there, but that's not what you're looking for. That's not going to hold. So, once again, that is a sheet bend. Make a bight in your larger rope, larger diameter rope. You come up through the bight, go around behind the bight, and then back around in front and through the loop in front of the bight that you just made, but not back down through the bight. So you're actually making a little X in front of it, kind of, and then dress it up, pull these together. Don't just grab one of them, pull them both and pull these together and kind of keep them all prettied up, and then there you have a sheet bend. Okay, well that was the sheet bend knot, and it's very useful for joining two ropes of different diameters. Like I said, it used to be a Boy Scout knot that was required for advancement. I don't think it is now. I'll double check that and put it in the description. But either way, it's a good knot to know, and I hope this has been helpful. So this has been Brian with Survival on Purpose. Appreciate you watching my videos. Appreciate you subscribing to the channel if you haven't. That'd be great if you would. Leave some comments below. Tell me what else you'd like to see. And if you liked the video, click the little thumbs up. That's always cool. Again, thanks a lot. This is Brian with Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival is not an accident. See you next time.